Some places are not only made of stone and earth, they are made of prayer, waiting, loss, love, fear, and hope. They are built from the footsteps of people who came searching for something they could not find anywhere else. Some came broken. Some came tired. Some came grateful. And many came with hearts too full to put into words. These places are not loud, yet they speak across generations. They do not chase attention, yet they hold deep power. Today we walk together through 10 such places across Asia. 10 Catholic pilgrimage sites that have shaped faith through storms. Silence, struggle, healing, and quiet strength. Stay with this journey till the end. Because each place carries a story that may gently touch something inside your own heart. Our first stop is the Basilica of Bom Jesus in Goa. As you move through Old Goa, the world slowly changes around you. The wide modern roads fade into quieter paths. The noise grows softer. The buildings feel older. Then the basilica stands before you, calm and strong. Its red stone walls have watched centuries pass without speaking a word. Long ago, ships crossed wide oceans to reach this shore. Sailors, traders, and missionaries stepped onto this land carrying fear and faith in equal measure. Inside the basilica rests the body of St. Francis Xavier. People travel from many lands just to stand near him. They do not come for history alone. They come to feel close to a life that moved far beyond comfort and safety for the sake of belief. Inside the basilica, voices soften. The air feels still. Light slides across the floor like gentle water. Some people kneel and do not move for long moments. Others sit quietly with hands folded, carrying worries about family, health, work, and loss. Outside the walls, scooters pass, and life moves quickly. Inside, the rush of the world slows down. This place teaches that faith can cross oceans, survive centuries, and still speak softly to the human heart. Our second stop is the Shrine of Our Lady of Velankani in Tamil Nadu, India. This place did not rise through power or wealth. It grew from simple stories told by simple people. A young child meeting a woman who asked for milk. A man who stood again after years of pain. Sailors who lived through a storm when all hope was nearly gone. These stories moved slowly from one village to another, carried by word and memory. Over time, feet began to follow the stories. At first, only a few walked here. Later, thousands followed. Today, families travel from far places to reach this shore. Some walk long distances. Some walk barefoot. Many carry small shapes of homes, babies, hearts, and boats to place before the altar. Inside the church, prayers rise quietly. Many people are not asking for big wonders. They are asking for peace in troubled homes, strength for tired bodies, and comfort for broken hearts. Outside, the sea moves again and again, steady and endless. This shrine shows how faith grows not from grand power, but from shared struggle and quiet trust. The third place is Quiapo Church in the heart of Manila, Philippines. Outside the church, the city pushes forward with heavy steps. Buses pass close by. Sellers call out from packed streets. The air is thick with heat, smoke, and noise. But as you pass through the doors, the sound shifts. The light softens. At the center stands the Black Nazarene, bent under the weight of the cross. His dark surface is smooth from the touch of countless hands. People come here carrying heavy stories. Long work hours. Low wages. Sick children. Broken families. Loneliness in crowded streets. Some enter before the sun rises. Others come during short breaks and busy days. They touch the statue not because it is old wood, but because it feels like touching someone who knows their pain. Once each year, the statue moves through the streets in a long river of bodies pressed close together. People fall. People rise. People cry. People pray. Yet on ordinary days, Quiapo stays open and quiet. Anyone can step inside, breathe slowly, and feel for a moment that they are not alone in the struggle of life. The fourth place is the Basilica of the Santo Nino in Cebu, Philippines. This place carries the early roots of faith in the land. The small statue of the Holy Child has passed through fire, conflict, and great change, yet it remains. Inside the basilica, people approach with gentle hands. Parents lift children. Elders rest their palms on the rail with long memory in their eyes. Many who return home after years away stop here first before seeing family. Outside, candles burn in long rows. The air glows with soft light. Life passes quietly through the courtyard. Once each year, the streets burst into movement and joy with drums, dance, and color. But the real life of this place lives in daily moments. A student asking for courage, a mother whispering hope for her child, a worker stopping before another long day begins. This devotion feels like family. It is passed from hand to hand, heart to heart. The fifth place is Myeongdong Cathedral in Seoul, South Korea. Tall buildings rise around it. Bright signs glow. The city moves with strong speed. But inside the cathedral, the world slows down. Long ago, believers here lived in hiding. They practiced their faith in silence. They shared prayers in secret rooms. When this cathedral was built, it became a sign that faith could finally stand in the open. Later, during hard days of struggle for human freedom, people ran into these walls for safety. Songs of faith mixed with shouts from the streets. Today, the doors remain open to all. Students enter quietly after classes. Workers sit for a few moments before heading home. Elders pray in long stillness. The cathedral holds memory in its walls, not as pain alone, but as quiet strength. Outside, the city moves forward with endless energy. Inside, history and hope breathe together. The sixth place is Urakami Cathedral in Nagasaki, Japan. Long ago, believers here lived in fear. They hid their faith. They whispered prayers in secret. They passed belief from parent to child in soft voices behind closed doors. When freedom finally came, they built their church openly, with joy and care. Then, in one sudden moment, everything changed. The bomb fell. Light, heat, and wind erased homes, families, and the church itself. What stands now is not a sign of power, but of survival. Inside the rebuilt cathedral, broken statues remain from the blast. They are not repaired. They are kept in their broken state. People stand before them in silence. Outside, daily life continues. Children walk home. Neighbors greet one another. Shops open and close. The church stands among them, not above them. This place teaches that faith does not escape pain, but walks through it and rises again. The seventh place is St. Mary's Cathedral in Tokyo, Japan. Its shape rises upward like folded wings. Smooth surfaces catch light in quiet ways. There is little decoration. The beauty comes from space and silence. Inside, the stillness feels wide and gentle. People enter for short moments and stay longer than expected. They sit, they breathe, they allow the noise of life to soften. Outside, trains rush by, screens shine. Work pulls the world forward without rest. But here, the heart slows down. This place reminds people that even in fast cities, the soul still needs quiet to live well. The eighth place is the Shrine of Our Lady of Penafrancia in Naga, Philippines. Here, devotion flows like water through the city. All year, people come quietly to pray. But once the season comes, the entire city gathers as one. The image of the Virgin is carried on a boat along the river. People line the riverbanks holding candles, cloth, and flowers. They chant softly. Some cry, some smile. Many walk barefoot, as signs of thanks and promise. Inside the shrine, prayers are soft and close to the heart. Parents pray for children. Workers pray for safety. Elders pray for peace. This devotion is not only about past stories. It is about daily life, shared memory, and the strength of community. Even when young people travel far for work, they return here when they can. This shrine holds identity and belonging. The ninth place is the Church of St. Thomas in Chennai, India. This church stands near the sea where tradition says the Apostle Thomas first stepped onto the land. Inside, pilgrims walk down into a small quiet space where his tomb rests. It is simple. It is calm. The noise of the city fades. Above, light fills the main church. Students pass through after school. Fishermen stop before returning to the water. Workers pause before stepping back into busy streets. The sea nearby moves without rest. This place feels like a meeting point between the old and the new. It shows that faith grew here not through force, but through personal journey and quiet trust. The 10th place is the Shrine of Our Lady of Lavang in Vietnam. Long ago, believers gathered here when danger pressed close. They hid among trees. They prayed in fear and hope. Many suffered. Many waited. Over time, faith did not fade. It remained strong beneath the fear. Today, a great shrine rises where once people hid in silence. Families arrive with flowers, candles, and soft prayers. Many come carrying stories of loss, waiting, and long struggle. The shrine stands not as a sign of power, but as a sign that faith can live even under great weight. These 10 places are not only buildings made by hands, they are living roads shaped by ordinary people. Farmers, workers, mothers, fathers, children, students, sailors, and elders have all left their prayers in these walls. Some came seeking healing. Some came seeking direction. Some came because life felt too heavy to carry alone. And each person left carrying something unseen, yet deeply real. Across Asia, faith has never lived only in books or grand words. It has lived in walking feet, folded hands, burning candles, whispered prayers, and waiting hearts. It has lived in families who prayed in fear, in workers who prayed before long days, in mothers who trusted without knowing the path ahead, in fathers who knelt when strength was gone, in children who believed simply because love taught them to believe. These places remind us that faith is not built in one moment. It is built across lifetimes. It is built through tears and quiet joy, through loss and new beginnings, through storms and calm waters, through doubt and deep trust. It is built when people choose to stand again after falling, when they choose hope over fear, when they choose to believe that pain does not have the final word. Each pilgrim who walks these paths becomes part of the story. Some carry heavy burdens. Some carry thanks. Some carry questions. Some carry quiet peace. And each prayer adds another breath to the long-living memory of these holy places. If this journey has touched something inside your heart, stay close to these stories and share what you felt along the way. And if you wish to continue walking roads shaped by faith, struggle, and hope, you are always welcome to return again.